Hello again, Body Catalyst friends.
Hi.
Now we're gonna do another fun activity. Would you like to sit down in that chair?
I would really like to sit down in that chair right now.
You feeling a little tired?
I'm a little
A
tired.
little tired?
Yeah.
Okay. So, a lot of people, most of us, I think, are sitting down and standing up from various devices all day. Chairs, couches, cars, stools, the floor, a pillow, whatever. So let's see how you do that. Go ahead and sit down. So that was decent. So what I'm gonna do now is show you how you can use all your strength and flexibility to sit down well and stand up well.
Okay.
So we're kind of gonna do it like a squat. We're really big on mechanical efficiency in our daily activities, right? So go ahead and stand up. Let me show you. So this is another thing that's really important to practice. A lot of times we sit down, I'm gonna show you a big exaggeration of what can go wrong. We'll slump down and kind of flop. That happens a lot for people. And then similarly, people have to stand up and haul themselves up with their arms.
That I do a lot.
Yeah. So I'm going to teach you how to not do that so you can use your legs, use your glutes, good mechanics. Awesome. So, just like we have another video about how to pick things up well using your strength, very similar idea. We're all about the stacked spine and the hip hinge. So I'm going to do the same exact thing. I've got my spine stacked.
All right.
I'm going to come down. I'm going to make sure I'm near the chair so I don't tank. I'm going to do a nice hip hinge and I'm going to sit down. I'm going to find the chair and just sit. And then to get up, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hip hinge. I'm going to press down into my heels and I'm going to stand up. And I feel a little bit of leg work. It's good. I feel my butt. I feel my quads a little bit. My hamstrings feels pretty balanced. Why don't you try?
Okay. So squat down.
Yeah, and let's just set it up for a second. So come up, I'm gonna give you a little shooing. So let's have our feet about pelvis width apart. So you can go a little wider. And parallel feet will help to balance your leg muscles and your core. And then I want you to think of hinging at your hip, sending your weight back into your heels, and slowly finding that chair. Very good. Now, if that's difficult for any of you, or if that feels difficult at all, or your back feels like it's in a weird spot for the day, it's totally fine to use some extra support of your hands on the way down. So that's just good assistance, and you will slowly get stronger, and your brain will integrate the idea of good mechanics such that in a few days or a week, you'll be able to do it without your hands. So same thing coming up. You're gonna hip hinge, you can use a little hand support, and then stand up. Very nice. You didn't even need the hands.
Nope.
How did that feel?
Felt good.
You feel some leg work?
A little bit. If you did that
Yeah.
a couple times, you would actually get probably a little warm.
Exactly. And think of how many times in a day you're sitting down and standing up. How many times? Maybe like 20, 30,
Oh yeah.
50. So it's also fun because it's actually different muscles in slightly different configurations for different chairs or different couches or sitting down on the floor. Even if you're sitting all the way down on the floor, you could practice good mechanical efficiency by thinking about a hip hinge and a stacked spine. Maybe you have to use your hand to come down. Maybe you come to here, maybe you come all the way down. So you can always practice these things, and it's great for your brain and your body to practice several times throughout the day, all day, and in different variety of configurations. Does that
Cool.
sound good?
Yeah. Great.
You guys can all try it too.